Troopers, it's me, Tara. We got to get back to Love is Blind, Season 7, Episode 4. I can't wait, so make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Remember, we spread hugs, love, and laughter here, Tara Troopers. Also, thanks to Prepper for helping edit down these videos. Super appreciate you. Go to rejectnationshop.com to get the perfect spooky sweater. Look at all these horror villains in here. I love it. That is me and my co-host Roxy on The Real Rejects. If you haven't caught me on The Real Rejects, head over there. I do a bunch of reactions to a bunch of TV and a ton of movies over there. But here, we're doing reality, baby. So join me. I love it. Share it with your friends and family. Anybody who loves reality, send them here because I would love to watch all the reality with you guys. If you want to head over to Patreon, you can sync up with your own copy of Love is Blind and have like a little TV night with me where we watch it. It's fun. You go to Patreon, you'll see all the juice about it. I think that's it. Yeah. So let's get to it because I cannot wait any longer.
Hannah, can you tell me, like, does part of you feel you couldn't handle this uncertainty for another day? Then maybe I'm not special enough to be willing to handle that for. And if that's the case, I'm not the one for you.
I don't think I'm certain. And I was like, I'll request to see him again. And then today he would like really express like his feelings for me. Like, told me he loved me and like how much like he wanted to be with me.
And you didn't do that, Leo.
As I understand it, he's got one connection, and it's you.
What's the point, Leo?
Is he the best person for you, or is he just the first person to tell you I love you? Because if he's just the first, and that's how you're gonna get married?
What point are you trying to make, Leo? If Leo says I love you right now,
that he probably offered the validation before, and it probably felt really good. It feels really good to hear it from my connection, but if we can get there, which I feel like we are, we just haven't talked about it because we're both kind of reserved, we're both ENTJs.
Then why don't you say something earlier if you feel like that?
Exactly.
Saying all this right now, but in a very different context.
I don't think so.
This is a marriage for life? My parents are divorced. I know how shitty divorce is, and I know what life means. Marrying someone, I do not take that shit lightly, Hannah. Like, that's why I'm here sitting with you, Hannah, trying to talk this out with you.
This is wild.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
Yeah, me too. I'm with you, Hannah.
I love you both. You're both great.
I love you too, Hannah.
I knew
but,
that he was going to say that.
Hannah, like...
But I don't think he was planning to say that. It's because he is under pressure.
I told my other connection, I can't see myself telling one of my connections, I love you, unless I see myself marrying them. And I just told you I love you.
See, oh God, I don't know.
Please give me an answer. Like, if I have a chance with you or if I don't. If you believe in us at all, like, please say something.
This is so hard. This is so difficult. Nikki D thinks it's in the bag.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm a fucking mess right now.
I asked it, but I'm gonna ask it again. If I was to say to you, Hannah, I wanna marry you.
Why is he doing this?
I wanna spend my life with you and I love you. And would you agree that we're the ones that are meant to be together?
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
No matter how hard it is, would you say yes?
Why are you putting her under the gun like this? It's not fair.
I just don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Like,
No, that's the thing, Hannah. Like, don't you understand that that's why I'm so, like, exasperated? The schedule's gonna decide your husband.
Well, I don't think Leo had planned to say I love you to her today. That's the problem.
Someone's literally saying, I'm in love with you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Like, you're the most perfect person ever. And then I come in here and then you're like, Hannah, I love you. If I like get on my knees right now, what are you going to say? Are you going to say yes? Like, that is a lot for a person to take.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Hannah. If we could rewind the clock and this morning I said all of those things that I should have told you, that I wanted you, that I loved you, that I wanted to marry you.
Should have said it earlier, Leo.
Are you willing to try and fight for this? I need someone that's willing to fight for love.
If you try and fight for Leo, Nick D's out.
Like, I am not emotionally there right now to be even to handle this conversation.
Yeah, you need to give her time, Leo. Like, you're backing her up against a corner, and like, she just said yes to Nick.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, but I'm just gonna go, okay?
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, you guys, I am shook. Like, this is a lot.
I feel confident in us.
Yeah, I do also feel very confident in us.
Right.
Bohdan is like, who are you going to choose?
I really want me and my future husband
Okay.
with our children, maybe once a week, depending, like read a book together.
Oh, that's cute. That's a fun idea.
And then like we can have our own little book club.
Yeah, like kind of a book club with the family.
100% in.
I don't know, once I get to be a teenager and be like, I'm not reading that book.
You feel very strongly about. That might be controversial.
Besides Breaking Bad isn't good.
Breaking Bad is a great show. Get away, Bohdan.
I try to say like I'm not the typical like military person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm obviously more liberal in a lot of my ideals.
Okay.
There's just a difference in thinking about how our society works and like.
Right. When it comes down to a guy, are you gonna vote for a guy who tried to overthrow the government?
Oh,
I'm
God,
not
yeah.
agree. I'm never gonna agree with that.
Right.
In the U.S., who had decorated military service, they quit and were like, that dude.
Yeah.
To not take that in consideration, like what the?
I know, it's really strange.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Same people, Bohdan.
No, we're not. We have to have something different.
We're the same. I am gonna stay tonight.
I obviously will be too.
We
then.
have to stay tonight. I like the night date because it does feel like really fun.
Yeah.
Like it's always like very chill.
All right, bye, Marissa.
That's weird when they say, can they stay tonight? So I'm like, they have a choice whether they have a day date or a night date. I kind of like that.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Leo's like depressed.
So that bracelet is something my older sister bought for my middle sister shortly before she passed away.
Oh.
And if you read the inscription,
love eternal, sis.
so that was from sister to sister. And unfortunately, you don't have the opportunity to meet the two people that will be your sisters.
That's so sweet.
But everything I know about them and everything I know about you, I know that they love you. I wanted to give it if it felt proper to give it. And I don't have a doubt in this world
Oh.
that the right person has it.
They better make it, because now she's got that bracelet.
It's just something I feel at my deepest core. If and when we get out of here as one, that is how seriously I take it. That I'm trusting you with that, something that is such an important item to me and ultimately my family.
I just thought what you said was like so beautiful.
Thank you for being worthy of it.
Oh. Tim is good with words.
Are you not telling me what you're gonna paint?
No.
That's not fair.
If you're doing the same thing as me, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
This would be such a fun date to like just paint something together. That'd be fun.
I can't believe how good I feel.
Thank you for giving me a chance to prove that I'm more than just chatty.
Stephen and Monica.
I love that you're chatty. You're literally everything I've been like hoping for and praying for. Besides my dad, who I always tell you remind me of, like I'm not used to men like you. I just can't believe I found you.
Stephen, you better propose.
I have not been able to stop thinking about you. I think it's understandable to admit that we're both scared.
Yeah?
And my heart is beating.
We can hear it.
Monica, Jade Davis. If you're starting to get a little bored of that last name, I was wondering,
That's a cute way to say it.
will you marry me?
Oh my gosh. I need you to know, because I haven't said this yet, but I love you.
Okay.
And
Why does it sound like there's a but?
I've been waiting 36 years to find you. You've made me feel just so safe and so seen.
Oh, good.
You went to the library and you got those books about African culture. You are perfect. And I love you so much, and it would be an honor, Stephen Matthew Richardson, to be your wife. So yes, absolutely.
I am going to give you the biggest hug.
It's gonna be the best hug I've ever gotten. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We get to hug. I cannot wait.
I wonder if like what she said when she was like, oh, and you went to the library, got African American books. You were like, I'm barely black or whatever. I'm like, I wonder if she's gonna be surprised because he looks very white, obviously, which won't be a problem. I just think she might be surprised.
We gonna get married.
Oh my God.
Forget it, boy, it's done.
That's such a great entrance. He threw that journal. I love that so much.
Hello.
Hola.
Oh my God, it's Ram.
Mi favorita, mi amorcito.
There's this love triangle, right? It's between Bohdan and Ramses.
I had some questions I want to ask you.
Okay.
Are you a handyman?
I can be, yeah.
Do you like fixing things?
I can, yeah.
Have you ever mounted a TV?
I have. I mounted my own. along with the soundbar.
Adam Sandler or Will Ferrell? Who do you like?
Oh my God.
Will Ferrell.
I honestly love both of them. But here's the thing, I grew up on a lot more Will Ferrell movies, and I just thought he was always hilarious.
He's
but
not funny.
He's funny.
No.
He's just like,
Have you seen The Elf? He's great in The Elf.
it's like a dumb, like, you know, like.
I don't like dumb humor.
You don't like dumb humor, okay.
So you must like the movie Elf.
I love that movie.
I don't understand the hype behind Elf.
What?
Oh,
We're
no.
soulmates. I don't care.
You guys are insane. Elf is great.
My birthday's July 5th.
Wait, do you know your moon?
Is that the first one?
No, you have your sun, your moon, and your rising.
So I'm a Cancer, Leo.
Oh, she just got excited.
Cancer, Leo, why?
I need to leave the pods.
Why?
I need to leave the pods.
Why? Is that bad?
Is it dangerous?
So good.
Oh, it's so good.
I can
Why
scream.
is it good?
I can scream. I, like, honestly,
You can, I mean, if you want to get married now, we can.
I honestly think I have to go tell Bodhi. Make it hard to go to my next date.
I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Oh, poor Bodhi. This is hard. I don't normally have a very clear like path of like who I would want them to choose.
Today's probably the most excited I've been out of all the days to go on a date.
So you're 100% in on Marissa?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Bodhi.
You know, I'm 35. I've been on a few dates. I've been in relationships, and I feel I have a very good sense of when a girl is very into me, and which I'm happy. I'm very into her.
Oh God. He's like, I know she's really into me, and then she's gonna walk in and be like, I think I'm staying with Ramses because he's a Cancer Leo.
Marissa.
How's it going?
Fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. All right, well, I have to talk to you.
Huh?
I have to talk to you.
Oh God. Here we go.
I think I am like really sure about how I feel about Ramses. I wasn't even like planning on doing, I had no plans of this. Like this is just how I feel coming out of my last date.
Yeah.
And I just want to be honest with you.
Is she gonna let astrology pick for her?
I feel like my feelings with Ramses are
Stronger.
Strong.
Yeah.
They're stronger, but they're also like more romantic.
Okay, that's fair.
I think. And I think like
Bodhi's handling this really well.
I do feel very confident about that.
No, I love it for you and him. Very excited for you guys. No hard feelings whatsoever.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Okay.
Bodhi's a good dude. See, that's how you handle it.
But yes, very happy for you guys.
Why do you handle everything so great? I'm panicking.
Why?
Because I really have a very strong connection with you as well. I just want to be honest with you.
I don't know if she would have chosen Ramses if it wasn't a Cancer Leo thing. But maybe that's not true. I mean,
I think we leave probably.
We leave.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Marissa. You're gonna hear a whoop still.
I better. I will be very sad if I didn't hear it.
poor Bodhi. I wonder if he's gonna go like cry in the men's quarters.
Very happy with the experiment. I'd go as far to say I feel like 90% positive that love is blind.
Oh.
It's something that I've made peace with. I will go home alone.
Oh, Bodhi, he's handling it so well. Man, when they're gonna throw Bodhi in, he's gonna like pop up in Mexico, right? And then she's gonna be like, meh, like I don't know.
So, did you actually break up with Leo or no?
Girl, I tried. Like, he wouldn't let me.
Oh, I hate that for Brittany.
God, it's so terrible.
When I think of Leo and Brittany, it worries me because like she's freaking wonderful and I thought Leo was wonderful. I never want to be manipulated.
You were manipulated.
He was yelling at me. He was like, if I propose to you right now, if I get money right now, like what will you say? What will you say? Like, are you gonna say yes? Like,
Exactly. That pissed me off too.
I think I'm like crying or like upset or something because like of you or something. It's just like, honestly, I don't even care about him. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, you know?
I know. I needed a drink.
Thank God. So that means she's gonna choose Nick D, right?
So you okay?
Yeah, man, it's just a weird situation.
Yeah.
God.
It wasn't what I was saying, it was the tone of what I was saying. I wish I could have been more like, Brittany, I'm really confused. And I'm sorry. Hannah.
Get it out now.
I'm like, Hannah, what am I, now I lost my train of thought.
You're good.
Oh my God, Leo!
Our feelings for each other were reaffirmed yesterday and are very strong. Like we told, I'm not gonna lie, dude. We told each other we loved each other like 10 times. And she's like, I know you're the one.
You know, obviously we don't know each other's decision. I'm really confused.
We know you're confused, Leo. You've been confused the entire time. You still haven't made a choice. even when you're like, oh, would you marry me now? And you're having a panic attack and you're spiraling because you just want Hannah to still be thinking about you. You still were like, I have a great connection elsewhere as well. Like, it just,
The way I treated you last night to raise my voice when you were in such a vulnerable state, it was unbecoming of me as a man. And like, honestly, I will regret how I acted for the rest of my days. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm glad he apologized and owned up to it.
It was overwhelming. I don't think I've cried that hard in my life.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Like an embarrassment, because like that is not me. Like I literally haven't cried in probably like 10 years. Like I don't cry. It's like, it's insane. I felt like I was like just getting like put in a corner and I couldn't move.
I was like, you're backing her up into a corner. That's what I said.
That was such a horrible side of me. I'm not going to try and justify it or make excuses, but do you at least forgive me?
What? Leo, like...
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Do you at least forgive me right away? Like, what the...
Like, I loved our conversations. Like, I think we had, like, a fabulous fucking time. With you, it was so special.
But...
It's just that, like, feeling that I have with my other person is just not there.
What?
Nick is everything that, like, I'm not. Like,
yes.
He's collected, he's wise.
I thought she was saying connection isn't there with Nick.
Nick is better for you.
Yeah.
And I know that.
It's true.
I've known that this whole entire time. He's my person, you know?
That's exactly how I feel about Brittany. You know what you want. You and Nick are meant to be, and me and Brittany were meant to be.
I think he's insane.
I know, it's like what I put her through, like...
I think he has a letter on the chair that he was gonna read to Hannah.
If there's one thing I would ask you to do for me, is I would, like, beg of you to tell Brittany that, like, it really was mutual and that, like, I really...
No!
care for her, and like I'm honestly like I'm scared, like I don't know what she's gonna say.
I think he's insane.
I'm scared that she's gonna think that I'm choosing her because like she's my second option.
That is what you're doing. She is your second option.
I don't know if you just like let her know like how much
you're gonna send her out there.
I'm sitting here talking to you and all I can think about is just wanting to get down on one knee for Brittany. Like
no.
Then why did you do that last night?
Exactly. I'm not okay with this, Leo. I don't like him anymore. Sorry. This is like rubbing me the wrong way.
I was mad. But like, I realized that like, Brittany is who my heart wanted, who my heart has always wanted.
You're only saying that because she just told you.
I told the producers in the morning to cancel our date.
That's not what she told me last night.
Exactly. Call him out. You're lying, Leo. You're panicking.
All I can tell you is I just hope that she chooses me.
Yeah, that's y'all's business.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's not your messenger.
He chose you or whatever. I'm not going to discuss it any further with her because it's not my business. It's y'all's.
Exactly. Good, Hannah.
I'm not trying, we don't have to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it anymore. I think we're both clear-headed about it. I'm really glad that you found your one.
He had a love letter. You know that letter? He was going to read it to Hannah. And he's like, Brittany's my one. I know that. I was going to cancel our date. You're a liar. He's lying. Oh my God, that was terrible.
She's the one for you, bro.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Not that you thought anything to the contrary, but...
No, man, you're a fucking great dude, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
There's a reason why she liked you.
And there's a reason why she loves you.
Yeah, there is a reason.
I just want to respect what Hannah said to me. I'm just going to wait until she comes in, and, you know. But he's essentially in sales. He could be manipulating me.
He is. He is a manipulator. He only said that you're the one after Hannah told him that she was with Nick.
I cried so much yesterday.
So now you're empowered. Now
Yeah, now I feel like,
I need to know.
Now it's my decision.
Yeah.
The tables have turned.
Exactly, Brittany. As it should be.
When he was like, will you just please speak to Brittany for me? Just please speak to Brittany for me. And I was like...
Speak to her about what?
But he loves her so much. And I was like, I'm not going to come in here and be like, he really loves you because I don't fucking know.
And I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
The angel was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Not today.
It's just your decision.
Let's do this, Brittany.
Oh my God.
What did he do? Oh my God, did they paint the same thing? Oh my God. Oh, a bird and a V. That's cute.
That is better than yours.
Oh my God, she did a V too. That's cute.
I am going to frame this.
Oh, please do. And I already got it appraised, and it's priceless. So we have a certified art dealer over here. How are you?
Good, how are you? Thank you for the flowers.
Of course, of course.
Oh, he's gonna propose.
Mr. Bird.
Not Mr. Bird.
Thank you for bringing Alex into this world.
Oh, he's doing a thing for her dad? That is so thoughtful.
Alex Marie Bird, will you marry me?
Duh. Of course, absolutely. Yes.
That was emotional.
I really do love you. I really want to get married to you. And I did want you to know that I am wearing your sister's bracelet, just because it's kind of like a symbol, like they're here.
Thank you.
Good move, Alex. She's engaged.
Baby.
I've stood by my best friends at their weddings. I've shown up to the baptisms, the birthday parties. I'm a very confident, sure of myself person, but it's hard to be 36 and single.
I don't think it's that hard.
He is like the most compassionate, kind, open-minded human.
I really hope that, like,
It's gonna be a nice perk if she's really pretty.
she is very pretty.
I mean, I half expect just that blue wavy wall to be in a dress walking down that aisle, and I'd still be in love with it. I mean, we'd have to figure out how things are gonna work in the bedroom, but I mean, we'll get there when we get there.
Oh my God.
The worst that could happen is she could look at me and go, ew.
I'm just wondering if Monica is thinking that she's going to see a partially black man, which he's not. I mean, he doesn't look like it.
Like, I can get the ick very easily. And I've gotten the ick from, like, the best looking men.
She can get the ick easily? Oh God, please have chemistry. Otherwise, I'm going to be broken inside. Come on now. Oh my God. This is stressful. This meetup is stress city to me. Do they like it? Does she like it? Okay, good.
You're so cute.
We'll be reaching new heights. Oh, good. Okay, they're smooching. All right. Okay, they got it. They got the chemistry. I think that looks like chemistry, right?
My house of brat, something else. Something that you can sleep in the night and enjoy.
What is that?
It's just my shirt. Literally the shirt off my back that I came.
I love that. That is so sweet.
I just pictured like a question mark for a head, I'll be honest.
Sam.
But you are, wow, gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm like, this is so crazy.
I know, isn't it?
Is she in shock?
You're really pretty. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
She hasn't like said you're handsome back to him, but I think she's into it. I hope she is. Seems like.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Ooh.
Okay, she's into it.
You sound the way you sound.
I know, isn't it wild?
So, do I sound the way I sound?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
No, it's just magically when you come out of the pod, you sound totally different.
You are so easy to talk to.
So real.
You're pretty fucking amazing.
Thank you. So real. Our souls are like the sea. I know.
Why is she whispering?
Really do.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I really love you.
Yeah.
Engaged to a hot, sweet man.
Oh, she called him hot. That's sweet.
Way by this gorgeous, stunning ring that's on my finger, but like, if I'm being really honest, I'm like more excited to have this. It means more to me. Yeah.
Oh.
That girl is everything. And I'm about to marry her.
They're really juicing it. They're making out a lot. He took a little sneak peek. He's like, where's the bunda?
Oh, my love. How are you doing?
Good. Oh my God, what is that?
Oh, you wrote her a letter.
Oh, I left a little note for you.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Yeah, you can.
Does Ramses know that she's chosen him? I don't think yet.
I don't know that I can imagine a life that doesn't include you in it. I want to hold you close. I want to tuck you into the spaces between my heartbeat. And I promise that in that space, you'll never need to question my love for you.
Oh.
Me and Boden, we have some similarities. We were like both like married once, and we like are both our parents. Like,
you both are very open too, like very progressive in your thinking.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah.
Oh, she's got Welch's fruit snacks.
Outside of that, though, we're like our temperament and like, and if you see us, like, you know, when it's like we're two different people.
They're two very different people.
I think I will finally just be able to breathe around you in a way that I can't with other people. I think I'm gonna feel very safe and not feel like you're gonna run out on me, which is my big fear in every relationship.
I think we all have a fear of abandonment.
My fear is like, what if you just stop loving me?
It's a possibility.
I like really love who you are as a person, and I don't want you to worry about like me like randomly leaving you. If I love you, like you're gonna see it and feel it like, every day. Once I'm locked in, like I'm locked in.
She's got to feel a little bit relieved by that.
Tuck me into the space between your heartbeat.
Please stop. Now I feel corny about that. Like.
No, I swear, I love it. You don't even know.
Aww. Ramses is styling. He's like fashion forward. Oh, Nick D. He looks so happy.
You're just like full of surprises, and every single time like you open your mouth, like I get just more and more excited. Like I can't wait to walk in here and hear your voice. Like it's like the best feeling in the world.
That's so sweet.
Hannah, the first time we talked, I knew I'd found a really good friend in the future. By the third time we talked, I kind of knew I had a best friend for life.
That's sweet.
Hannah Michelle Dorca. I want to know if you will marry me.
Yes.
Yes.
I think they truly belong together. I do.
I can't wait. This is the first chapter, in our story. What a first fucking chapter it is.
I just can't wait to like live life.
You'll love my life.
Live the love of my life.
They're so cute.
To the love of my life, to my soulmate, to the most passion I've ever felt in my entire life.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
The Dorcas.
I might be like, I love you, but I'm going to keep my own last name.
Can I pour the rest of the champagne on you and lick it off?
Nick, now is not the time.
I love you. I can't wait to see you. I've met my wife. And,
You met your wife, you met your match.
I've met my match.
I really do think they are a great match.
And I feel like so many people don't understand how special you are.
None of the girls liked him, so they definitely don't realize how special he is. I mean, to you, Hannah.
Alex saying yes to me reaffirms everything that I already knew I was here for.
Tim is so sweet.
I don't know Tim's type. I'm not a size 2. I definitely have curves. Definitely a little thick baddie.
You have great curves.
Used to a really, really, really small petite girl. I don't know. I hope he's okay with it.
I'm sure he's going to be very happy.
I knew it.
She looks so happy.
I knew you was fine. I knew it.
I knew you were fine. I love that.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Oh God, she just slapped it on there so quick.
Can we sit?
I know. Yeah, I had it as a bench somewhere.
She seems really like shaken up, nervous.
I can like finally breathe. Oh my God. I'm so nervous.
She still seems nervous.
You didn't tell me you had a nose ring.
Oh, I know.
Most
Most people don't notice it at first, honestly.
Well, most people ain't me. Does it feel real? No. Yeah, it's crazy.
I know, you don't even look like a crier, but you've been crying this
I know, that's all like cry more with you than I have.
I'm trying to figure out their vibe because she's just so nervous, you know? I mean, they're getting better, but.
Why you do that to me? You should have known. It's called animal control. It's a dog. So I got a confession. My bottom teeth are a little bit crooked.
It's not mine.
Yeah, but that's ain't nothing but the dog in it.
Why does she hate that so much?
All I can do is just show her how much I love her and pop the question.
This is the most important question you'll ask in your life, man.
Bye. Good luck. You got this.
Oh God. Thank God that Brittany is like, I'm not in sweet mode anymore. I'm in like, I make the decision. And I'm like, good for you because I don't trust Leo.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Ha ha
I I'm so in love with you, Brittany.
I don't believe him because remember when he was at the table when they were like, if you could marry someone right now, and he said, Hannah.
I've never in my life written a letter this long. Let me just tell you that right now.
Oh my God, that's the longest letter ever.
Leo, I tried to start writing a sweet letter full of love and my feelings towards you. But the truth is, I crossed it all out because I'm still hurt.
Wow, she can't even get through the first couple sentences.
I feel like our connection has been tainted by your words to someone else. I feel like it was ruined by how things happened. Because obviously everyone knows what happened between you and Hannah.
Yep.
So all the girls this morning, I feel like they think I'm settling for you, or that I'm just fine with being your second choice. And I had that wave of cold, emotionless feeling that came over me again.
Wow.
I wish it didn't, but it did. I'm still hurt.
She's closed for business.
This is my biggest fear that would happen, and it happened.
He is a confused man, and honestly, I think it would be better for you to move on, Brittany.
I'm still gonna tell you that I love you. I know you like hearing it.
What? He, like, really gets on my nerves. Did he literally just say, I love you, I'm in love with you, I know you like hearing it? What? Like, seriously, Leo, he couldn't get, just when I think like, oh, I'll give the guy, like, I'll give him a break. And then I'm like, no, like, what do you think? Like, what does that even mean? I love you. I know you like hearing it. Like, that is so, I think it also is manipulative. And I think that, like, he might be able to manipulate Brittany to be back on his side. I think that Brittany really does really, really like him so much. And she didn't cut him off. She just said, I am still hurt. And what we have has been tainted. But I would kind of be happy to see her walk away because Leo is a freaking mess, yo. Like, what he did to Hannah, unacceptable. How he handled it so badly. And then he's like, well, if I asked you to marry me right now, like, I love you, Hannah. I love you too. Like, and she's like, why didn't you say all this before? And he's like, I was gonna, what did he say? He was like, I was gonna say it, whatever. Cut to in the same meeting, like within 10 minutes probably. Hannah says she's choosing Nick D. And he's like, yeah, that's the best decision. I was actually going to cancel our date. And like, Brittany's the one for me. I'm like, does he not realize that we are hearing all of the words you're saying? Like, are you a sociopath? Like, I can't get past him right now. I don't know. Like, I think he needs a little help because the way he's handled this situation, I don't like it. Tim and Alex, they're at the end. I was a little like nervous because Alex just seemed like it didn't seem like as romantic, and she was shaking. I get that your nerves will get to you. Like, you're going to behave so differently in that circumstance. And it seemed like, I don't know. I wasn't getting the vibe that Alex like really wanted him there, but then like, I get it. They have to like warm up to each other and they were kissing and she did seem like interested still. But like when they went back to their own quarters and the doors closed, like, it's not like she was like really excited. She was just like, okay, and I get it. That's not going to show us everything, right? But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about them. I don't know. Was really trying to get an underlying feeling there. And I think that obviously they do love each other. They kept saying that. But the fact that she's so annoyed at like his like dog conversation and his woof woof or whatever, she was getting really annoyed by that. And I was like, yikes, if you keep that up, like she's already really annoyed. And this is the first day y'all met, right? So I don't know. I'm so glad that Steven and Monica, they seem super into each other, and I love that. Like, they seem so great for each other, and he could not stop telling her how pretty she was, which I loved. And then I was afraid because she just kept saying thank you and not saying like, oh, you're handsome too. But then at the very end, she was like, do a twirl. I can't believe I got this like hot, cute fiance or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'm glad that she complimented him. So that makes me happy. What else? So glad, obviously, that Hannah chose Nick D, because I do think that even though all the girls in the house don't like Nick D and feel like he's a smooth talker and did not want Hannah to date him, that I do think that he really does love her and he seemed really excited. And you know what? Do you guys remember from like the first week or like one of the first days that Hannah was like, I think he's the love of my life. right? And they were like, Nick D is not the love of your life. And like, here we are. You know, you got to trust your instincts. And I'm really glad that they are together. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen with Leo and Brittany. Like, honestly, that's the juice. Like, what? What's going to happen? Is he going to cut him off, or is he going to be able to talk his way back into that relationship? We will have to see. I love you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, get your friends and your family over here. I want to be like watching all of the reality shows with you guys. And yeah, all the likes and the comments and the sharing definitely help gain these videos more views, which I would really appreciate it, because we're just in the beginning of watching Love is Blind, the US version, season 7 together. Also, remember, we spread hugs, love, and laughter. Go get your spooky sweater at rejectnationshop.com. Follow me on all the socials, and I will see you on the next one.